Welcome to another tale, hopefully you enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get started. High above the jagged coastlines where the wind never truly rests, there lived a harpy named Aeryn, fierce, sharp-eyed, and unbound by fear. But she had not always been free. 20 years ago, she was a prisoner. And the one who changed that fate was a boy named Rowen. At 10 years old, Rowen had wandered farther than he should have. Past the grazing lands, past the broken stone paths, to the cliffs where the sea crashed endlessly below. That was where he found her. Aeryn, weakly, go away, they'll come back. Rowen, determined, not before I get you out of there. The iron cage was rusted but locked tight. Rowen had no key, only stubborn hands and a rock. It took hours. Blooded fingers. Trembling arms. But the lock broke. And when it did, Aeryn stepped into the sky again. Aeryn, softly, surprised. Why would you help me? Rowen, shrugging, because you needed it. From that moment on, their lives would never be separate again. Now, 20 years later, they stood at the edge of a different kind of danger. A crumbling stone labyrinth, buried deep within a desert canyon. Rowen, you're sure this is the place? Aeryn, folding her wings slightly, the stories all say the same. The Belt of Zalinka lies at its heart, guarded by traps, not guardians. Rowen, smirking, traps I can handle. Aeryn, raising a brow, you said that last time. You nearly lost a foot. Rowen, nearly. They exchanged a grin, then stepped inside. The labyrinth was ancient, walls etched with symbols worn smooth by time. Narrow corridors twisted in impossible ways. Every step echoed. Too much. Rowen, quietly, pressure plates. Stay light. Aeryn, hovering slightly, I'll stay above them. The first trap came without warning. A click. Then, whoosh. Spears shot from the walls. Rowen dove forward, rolling hard. Aeryn lifted instantly, wings snapping wide as the spears passed beneath her. Rowen, breathing hard, okay, that's one. Aeryn, you're enjoying this. Rowen, grinning, a little. They moved carefully now, watching every stone, every shadow. Some corridors looped back on themselves. Others narrowed until even Aeryn struggled to maneuver her wings. Then came the second trial. A room filled with shifting floor tiles. Rowen, studying them, weight-sensitive, wrong step, something triggers. Aeryn, or everything does. Rowen, stay close. He stepped forward, testing each tile before committing his weight. Aeryn followed, hovering inches above. Halfway through, a tile sank, grinding stone. Walls began to close in. Aeryn, Rowen. Rowen, move. They rushed forward as the room shrank around them. Just as the walls nearly crushed shut, they leapt free. Deeper still, the air grew thick. The labyrinth was no longer just testing their steps, it was testing their trust. They entered a wide chamber, deceptively quiet. Rowen, whispering, too quiet. Aeryn, narrowing eyes, agreed. The ground gave way beneath her. Aeryn, Rowen. She fell into a concealed pit, sand swallowing her instantly. Quicksand. Rowen, Aeryn. He rushed to the edge, but the ground shifted beneath him too. The more she struggled, the faster she sank. Aeryn, panicked, it's pulling me under. Rowen, thinking fast, stop moving. Spread your wings. Aeryn, what? Rowen, trust me. She forced herself still, wings extending wide across the surface. The sinking slowed, but not enough. Rowen scanned the room. Ropes, no. Hooks, no. Then he saw it, a narrow stone beam overhead. Rowen, muttering, this is going to hurt. He climbed fast, balancing dangerously, then dropped down closer to her. Rowen, grab my arm. Aeryn, reaching, I can't. Rowen, yes you can. Their hands locked. The sand pulled harder. Rowen gritted his teeth, bracing against the beam. Rowen, you are not getting buried today. Aeryn, straining, I told you. I hate traps. With one final heave, he pulled her free. They collapsed onto solid ground, breathing hard. Aeryn, quietly, you did it again. Rowen, confused, did what? Aeryn, saved me. Rowen, smiling faintly, guess I'm consistent. At last, they reached the heart of the labyrinth. A circular room. Silent. Still. At its center, a stone pedestal. And resting upon it, the Belt of Zalinka. A band of dark metal, etched with shifting patterns that seemed to move when you weren't looking directly at them. Aeryn, softly, we actually found it. Rowen, which means... He stepped forward carefully. Rowen, one last trap. He examined the pedestal. No plates. No wires. Just the belt. Too simple. Aeryn, Rowen. Rowen, thinking, it's not the belt. It's the weight. He removed a pouch from his side, filled with sand. Slowly, carefully, he lifted the belt, and replaced it with the pouch. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, a low rumble, but the room stayed intact. Rowen, grinning, still got it. Aeryn, smiling, barely. They didn't wait. The labyrinth had tested them enough. They retraced their steps, dodging traps now familiar, until daylight broke across their path. Fresh air. Open sky. Aeryn spread her wings wide, lifting into the wind. Rowen stepped out behind her, shielding his eyes from the sun. Aeryn, from above, so, what does the belt actually do? Rowen, looking at it, no idea. Aeryn, laughing, we risked our lives for something you don't understand. Rowen, smirking, wouldn't be the first time. She landed beside him, folding her wings. Aeryn, gently, you know, I would have gotten out eventually. Rowen, not in time. Aeryn, soft smile, probably not. They stood together at the edge of the canyon. Two lives bound by a single moment, 20 years ago, and strengthened by every danger since. Rowen, ready for the next adventure. Aeryn, grinning, only if there are fewer traps. Rowen, no promises. And so they left, belt in hand, laughter in the wind, already chasing whatever story would come next. Because some friendships aren't just formed, they're forged. Thank you for listening to our little tale. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. You till next time, as always, be well.